Found a new reason for living. Naysayers making noise, all I hear them say.
Way to start it off, baby. The Yankees pick up the W.
Welcome over. Yankees win. Yankees win. Let's fucking go. Woo!
There it is, folks. The Yankees improved to 40-25. They are back to being 15 games over, and you know where we must begin. We have to begin with Maximus Decimus Friedius, as he is now 9-1 in the year. And maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that he's 8-0 after the New York Yankees put up an L. Max Fried's the guy who wanted the mound. 9-1, 1.84 ERA. Max Fried today for our New York Yankees. 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 Ks, a 1.84 ERA. As you guys can see right down there for the topics, it starts with the stopper. That is what Max Fried is. He is basically taking on that role of what CC Sabathia was for so many years. A guy that you can hand the ball to and you feel very, very good about. He has been stunning for the Yankees. There's like 2 negatives on his season. Of course, NYU Day, the first day he didn't pitch well. And then, of course, the game against the Dodgers, where the Yankees gave him a lead. He didn't, he struggled. He struggled that game. There's no doubt about that. But Max Fried, and I asked this question. I posed this question out there. De Los Santos, 1 2/3, 3 hits, 2.16 ERA. Tim Hill had to come in and finish it off. But I've posed this question out there, and I've asked some people to tell me if they remember anybody else. But I'm going to be real with you here, folks. I don't think we have seen a free agent signee that comes to the Yankees, a starting pitcher, that has gotten off to the start that Max Fried has gotten off to. I don't think we've seen that from anybody. Max Fried has to be, and I would love to get the numbers on this from anybody who researches this. We know a lot of the big free agent signings that we've had. I gotta believe this is if I had to guess, if somebody said, Pete, guess who's the other guy that got off to a really, really good start, like a low 2 ERA, I would guess Masahiro Tanaka. Because I remember Tanaka was really good before he had the UCL tear. I don't remember anybody else getting off to this good of a start that Max Fried has got off to. And a lot of times New York is one of those places where it might take you like a year to adjust. Yankee player only, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about everybody else. I'm talking about the start of their first year with the Yankees to be off to this good of a start. 9-1 with a 1.84 ERA. I mean, that is phenomenal. Max Fried has been everything you want for the New York Yankees. He has been everything we've asked for. And getting to the Yankees offense today, well, they got it going very, very early with, excuse me, a very familiar name. That, of course, being a Yankees captain, Aaron James Judge. He unloads on this pitch from Cameron. 470 feet for the Yankees captain.
And Aaron Judge is a gift from God, yeah.
Aaron Judge got the scoring going early, and my goodness, did he ever hit the ball hard? That guy is an animal. Judge on the day goes 2 for 5. He is hitting 396. 396 for Aaron Judge. That was home run number 24. And again, Big Thumper, Seattle Mariners fans, no disrespect to you guys, I'm actually a fan of the Big Thumper. What a year he's having for catchers. But don't put him in our captain's ballpark. Just don't. Aaron Judge is a weird guy. Let me tell you why. With the year that Aaron Judge had last season, I don't think anybody could have sat back and said, hey, man, watch what he does next year. And then Soto left. It's like, yeah, that's all right. Watch what he does next year. Aaron Judge is just on June 10th flirting with batting 400. I mean, hitting bombs left and right. On pace for about 59, 60 homers yet again. It's unbelievable how the guy just keeps on getting better, but indeed he does. And then a guy who, I'll be honest with you, man, I was a little bit let down. I was a little tiny bit let down by El Bigote. I got a little offended. I got to be real. When he got the full beard like me, I didn't like it. I said, Bigote, what are you doing? What are you doing? You got to get back to Bigote power. And oh, man, El Bigote had himself a day today, folks. That was a bomb. Bigote power there in the top of the 4th inning at that moment. That gave the Yankees a 5-1 lead. But El Bigote was not done yet. He would get the opportunity again to come up with 2 men on and do a little more damage. This time it was a double down to right field line. Bigote power looking like it's coming back for the New York Yankees. You got Platano power. You got avocado power, aguacate power, excuse me. And now you have Bigote power in full effect for the New York Yankees. And let's be honest here, man. He's very, very important to this team. He's extremely important to this club. Having Austin Wells, who everybody had very, very high expectations for Austin Wells. And rightfully so, we should, because you know, in spring training, he went off, so we kind of put a little more pressure on himself to be good. But Austin Wells, I think a lot of people also tend to think like he's having a really bad year. He's really not. For a catcher like Wells, I mean, you're looking at now, what was that, home run number, I want to say, 11? That's his 11th homer of the year. Austin Wells has 41 RBIs. Yeah, I get it. The 227 average, we want a little bit more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a little more from him because the talent is there. He's also sporting a 770 OPS. That is not bad at all. I also want to touch on DJ LeMahieu, who went 2 for 3 today. DJ LeMahieu, 2 for 3. The man is hitting 277. He had a double today. He played really good defense, made a diving catch. Let me be the first to say it. DJ LeMahieu is coming to bat right now, and I'm sitting there going, all right, he's not an automatic out. I mean, look, I say this all the time. The one thing about NYU that I love to do is I don't mind saying if I'm wrong. I don't mind saying if, damn, that was a tough take. That was a tough take. I just made a video about 2 weeks ago calling for the Yankees to say, cut him already. What are you guys, nuts? What are you waiting for? DJ LeMahieu was like, hey, Pete, do me a favor. Call the game and shut your mouth. That's what he told me. He looked at it and he said, hey, Pete, call the game and shut the hell up. I got it, baby. And I'm happy for DJ LeMahieu, man. I really am, because there's nothing better than a nice comeback story. There is nothing better than it. And DJ LeMahieu, as Twiggy just said, man, he is stepping up in a major way. And again, I tip my cap. Good for you. Good for you, DJ. Keep it going, brother. Keep it going. That's only good for the Yankees. Makes our team so much better with DJ LeMahieu doing well. And then, of course, you got to send a little love to Jason Dominguez today. Dominguez, 3 for 5, 3 hits batting right-handed. He also, Caglione, I think, just about robbed a single for made a little dive and stop right to his right side. And ball was hit like a bullet from Jason Dominguez. So good to see Dominguez add 3 more hits to the right side. So maybe that narrative starts to slow down a little bit. But, he should never bat, never bat him right-handed. It's crazy. Yeah, that's not true. That's not true. PB Music, let me throw that one on the screen. That says, watch Boone sit him tomorrow. I hope not. I hope not, man. I want to see Dominguez get a lot of time. And look, they're facing a tough lefty tomorrow. I think Raggins goes tomorrow. So it's not going to be an easy game for the Yankees. You're looking at one of the best pitchers in baseball, let alone one of the best lefties in baseball. And he's a tough customer to deal with. So I would like to see Dominguez in there. Maybe Trent gets the day off tomorrow. And the reason why I say to this, Belly hits lefties well. If anybody gets the day off tomorrow, it should be Trent. But, I could potentially see a situation where I was going to say maybe one of those guys DHs. But no, I think you're probably going to, if I had to guess, I would guess, and I'm probably going to be wrong because Boone is a weird, he's odd. Boone is odd. I would guess that Grisham sits, Ben Rice plays tomorrow, even with the lefty on the mound. I don't know why I say that. He'll probably DH tomorrow. JC Escara may play too. I don't know. But then again, no, I don't think JC Escara is going to play because that's why they took him out. That's why they took out Wells early, I think, to give him a little more rest. And yeah, update on Jazz Chisholm, guys. Tight neck. So when he slid in, he got tagged on the head. Might have jammed the back of his neck a little bit. So he's just dealing with a little stiffness in the neck. Hopefully they're able to work that out and he'll be good to go. But ladies and gentlemen, again, Yankees win this one 10-2. 9-1 for Maximus Fried. Let's go ahead and get to our champ of the chat. And you know I had to do it today because he is indeed the birthday boy, ladies and gentlemen. It is Alex Olario.
Thank you for being a friend.
Gabagoo. Hey, he is Alex. Well-deserved, my friend. It is him and his twin sister's birthday. So celebrate that here at the U. We appreciate the both of you. Always attending events and always have a great time. So Alex, happy birthday, my friend. I hope you have a great rest of your birthday. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your time now. Let's get in the voicemails. Here we go with the one and only Simon.
Good evening, Pete, the Bella Vista Bocce Master calling from New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? How you doing? What a great game so far. We're really giving it to those Royals. We're really flushing them down the toilet, huh? The gift from God struck again, I'm telling you. I think before Judge's career is over, he's going to have 1,000 home runs and 1,500 RBIs, Pete. That's my prediction. And don't worry, we'll beat the Red Sox at Fenway. They may have got the better of us at our field, but we'll beat them at their field. I mean, like I said, don't forget, we beat them 5 times in 2006. That was called the Boston Massacre. Well, it's going to be called the Boston Massacre Part 2. When we beat them, we're going to take all 3 games, Pete. All 3. Put it in the book. Well, you have a good day, Pete. Rock on. NYY in the ground forever. Smacky the likey. Hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. I said, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. Bye, Pete.
Well, 1,000 homers for Judge in his career is a bit of a stretch. I'd say that. But other than that, pretty good voicemail there from Simon. Simon said we flushed him down the toilet. They call him the lawnmower, by the way. Simon, that's what they call him. They're calling him the lawnmower. He wants to mow over those Red Sox, he says. Oh, I tell you what, Simon's a bit wild at times, man. But that was an all right one. That was pretty good. I love Darius as muted.
Hey, Pete, Malay here.
Malay is the way.
Max Fried is just awesome. So is Aaron Judge. He is just a beast.
Indeed.
And anyways, hopefully Jazz is okay. Hopefully it's just a couple-day thing, but
yeah,
it didn't look good. But, yeah, we went out there and got the win, and let's go win the next 2. It's going to be tough for the Kansas City pitchers, because the next 2, I think they both have under a 2 ERA, so it's going to be tough, but I believe we can do it. All right, Pete, let's have a good night, and go Yankees.
Thank you, and a little more. Thank you. Yeah, I want to say I think Cole Raggins is tomorrow. I want to say. I think he goes tomorrow. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do think he is lined up for tomorrow. And then I think it's Seth Lugo in game 3 is what it is. Macho calls Simon the Weed Whacker. Oh, man, I tell you what, he is something. Let's keep it going, guys, with Macho. There he is.
Hey, Pete, Macho King in the house. How you doing? Yeah. Well, the road is long with many a winding turn that leads us to who knows where, but I'm strong enough to carry him, 'cause he ain't heavy. He's my brother. And the Yankees are a brotherhood to pick each other up and keep pushing forward, like NYYU is a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Macho Maniacs and Mamas, stay a macho.
Yeah.
Feeling like champs on 9-6 in the Alley Club, where the UWO takes over and never looks back, because we're non-stop to the top and the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah. Macho.
Oh, you bet your ass we are taking over, damn it. And thank you guys for clarifying that. Tomorrow is Bubich. Bubich will go tomorrow. And yeah, he's filthy too. And then Seth Lugo's no easy match. So yeah, 2 tough matches for the Yankees. Great to get game 1. Hopefully we, we can take the next 2. Matter of fact, at least just win the series. Let's go to the next one, folks. Here he is. Uncle Dom. There it is. Let's play that.
Pete, Jarrah, fam, Uncle Dom here. Pete! That's more like it. Put up a nice 10 spot in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And we have Mr. Freed doing Maximilian things, like getting another win after a Yankee loss, Pete. Judge doing his thing. And where's DJ? He's in a time machine. He's getting a fountain of youth. I don't believe it. But Pete, Kansas City, here I come. I got some 10 runs in my bat, baby, and I'm going to get me some. Let's
I
go,
love it.
baby! For you! UWO for life! Let's go, Yanks! Let's go! Woo!
Oh, man, Dom, I love it, brother. I love it. You're the man, Uncle Dom. Let's keep it going, baby. Let me do a refresh over. Hey! Oh, baby, let's get it.
Yeah, I want to leave the players' accolades up to some of the other guys. You always know that I'm full of opinions and facts, but so I just really called to say that there's no better community out there, and there never will be a better community. The job that you and Jarrah, Francis do is incredible. The whole team.
Thank you.
You know, from the cancer research or cancer stuff to everything that you guys do. And I can only imagine what you have coming down the road.
Oof.
And I sure hope I can get to one of these someday. I have my son bring me down. That's it. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate everything you guys do. And I'm sure everybody in this forum appreciates you too. Thanks.
Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that message. Yeah, man, when I tell you guys that we are working on a lot, I don't think anybody here ever's like, Pete, what is it really like? There is a lot going on behind the scenes. I'll say this right now. This is probably the most stressed season that I've had. This is probably the most tiring season that I've had. There is no denying that. And you guys are going to know why and all that stuff over the next couple of months. But, yeah, we are, man. We're working on something really, really big. I believe that NYYU is legitimately the place to be. People got to remember, and I want to share this. I want to share something with you all real quick because we get a lot of comparisons and all stuff like that. I don't mind comparisons at all. I just think people got to understand what we are and what we do. NYYU is the goal of what I've created and what I've built here has never been about what about all sports teams? What about all of Major League Baseball? If that's something I ever dive into, it would be years down the line unless something happened where it's like, hey, you got to take that. You're still in charge. You're still doing whatever. But this is for the Yankee fans. We are a New York Yankees movement. And I do believe, and I've said it hundreds of times, I believe it. I believe in whether it's by next year, the following year, the year after that. I do believe NYU will be the thing that every Yankee fan truly turns to and that Yankee fans truly want to be a part of. NYY Underground, because look, we are New York. I think that's the one thing people got to realize too is we truly are New York. When I'm in New York and I'm there, me and Francis were out and about. You can come see us. You know where we are. We're always in the city. We do events in the city. That's even why when we did the softball event, what did I say? It had to be in the Bronx. Oh, let's do Jersey. No, the Bronx. It has to be in the Bronx. There's so many things we're working on that is a part of New York that is building to something really spectacular. And yes, is it scary? Of course. I think the unknown is always scary. The unknown is always worrisome. But if you really want to do what you believe you can do, like people say, you got to take risk. And we're about to take a big, big risk. And I am not overly worried about anything. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be great. Let's get to the last voicemail, guys. I'm going to wrap up.
Hey, Pete, man. Good win by the Yankees today. Well,
Indeed.
You know, he looked good at the plate with the home runs. It's nice to see him get going. Judge hit a ball so fucking, that ball he hit, I thought it was going to land in LA and hit one of the rioters. Man, what a shot that was. The Yankees offense lit up. Today. I felt like I was watching the LA riots. Anyways, brother, let's go Yanks. Peace.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You the man, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Yankees wrap up a W. Win number 40 on the season. Yankees now 40-25. Again, Max Fried, 9-1, 1.84 ERA. He once again gets the W for the Yanks. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I will catch you guys all rise 11 a.m. Drop your voicemail, same numbers, 804-592-6160. All rise in the morning, 11 a.m. Catch you guys there. Peace out, baby.
Yeah, shit, you gotta